Good morning, friends, and welcome to Take Two for this Friday. Yay, it's Friday. Friday, August the 30th, 2019. I'm Jeannie. I'm so glad you decided to come along for the ride this morning. Well, are you ready for a 3-day weekend? A lot of you out there are going to have the privilege of a 3-day weekend, with this being Labor Day weekend coming a little early this year. So I hope that you are safe, and particularly our friends down in Florida and the Carolinas going through this big storm that's headed through Dorian. Be safe, please. Don't take any crazy risks, okay? And if it's got to be a staycation instead of a vacation, that's okay too. Just make sure you enjoy it. Well, today is Friday, as I said, and you know what that means. It's time once again for our Unsung Hero of the Week. Now, my Unsung Hero is a good old friend, someone that my husband and I have been acquainted with since we moved to Alabama 22 years ago. This is a great friend, one of those true blue friends that if you give him a task to do, or if you ask him to do something for you, if he's in a club or in a group or anything like that, he is faithful and true to it, and he always sticks, as the Bible says, closer than a brother. So without any further ado, my unsung hero this week is, ta-da-ta-da, Danny Markley. Now, Danny Markley, as I said, he has been a dear friend for a very long time. Let me explain how we know Danny. When my husband has his chef association back in the day, Danny was the vice president of the association, along with Michael being the president. But they met even before that, when they both were attending a different chef association, and they both got very involved. They did a number of wonderful things for the Wiregrass Area Food Bank, which I was working in, charity events and all sorts of stuff. He had an opportunity to cook on television and do every kind of thing you can imagine with this association. But I do have to say this, cooking is not the only thing that Danny does well. He's also very good in the geek realm. He's great with a computer. Many times he came over and helped us with ours. Now, Danny underwent a number of challenges in the last few years with his health, and as a result he ended up changing career paths. What he did was he left the restaurant industry where he was cooking and chefing. He left that industry because it was too demanding with his health problems, and he decided to go back to college. And just to show you that some old dogs can learn new tricks, he went back to college and he honed in on his computer skills, and he was able to use those gifts and skills to go into that area of business. So that's what he's doing now. He's your computer geek on the spot. If you need some help, he's the guy to call, and he absolutely is very, very gifted in that area. But the thing is with Danny, like I said, he's one of those true blue friends, one of those people who sticks by you. And I remember we had so many special events with the food bank. We were calling on Danny. With him holding down a regular job, he was also keeping all those responsibilities as vice president of the chef, the Culinary Association. He was still doing that, okay, but he was still helping out any way he could. And we are so forever grateful. But now today, the reason why I've chosen Danny Markley today as my unsung hero is because today he's undergoing another medical procedure. So I'm going to ask that you remember him in your prayers and in your thoughts today. And if you would like to make a little post down here and say, you know, send your regards to Danny and let him know that you're thinking about him. For those of you who don't know him, you're missing out, because he's a terrific guy. He has since had to move away from this current location, and so we don't get to see him as often as we did. We used to see him all the time when he lived here in our area, but he has since moved to another state, and that's where he's utilizing his career in technology and in computers. So we do miss him very much, and we wish we could see him a little more often. But thank you for God, for modern technology, that we still have social media and that sort of thing, that we can keep in touch with one another. So Danny J. Markley, I like to call him the D-Man, or Danny J., you get your virtual dozen roses and your gold star, because you truly are my unsung hero of the week. And every week, Danny J. You know it, don't you? So go be a blessing to somebody today, boys and girls. You might end up being the only one who is. Be a blessing the way Danny is a blessing in so many people's lives, and always there. He's Danny on the spot. If you ever need him for anything, he's your man. And don't forget to do that, okay? Go be a blessing the way he is to so many. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. JEANNESIGLER. Hit that subscribe button. Give me a little thumbs up. Let me know that you're watching. Make a little comment. I'd appreciate it. And please remember, have a safe and wonderful weekend. And I will see you back. Guess what? On Monday, it'll be September already. Can you believe it? So I'll leave you with this. I'll see you in September. I'll see you Monday for Labor Day edition of Take Two. Mwah. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.